It's that time again. It's about time with Rashawn. It's about time boxing, aka Mr. Trill 100 Mil. What's up to my about time boxing family and the Trill 100 Mil gang? Thank you to every single one of y'all who has subscribed to the channel, who has been taking out the time to watch the videos, like the videos, and leave the comments. I appreciate y'all, each and every single one of y'all. I appreciate y'all. If you have not already subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Again, please subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. Encourage others to subscribe to the channel. Pass the word about Rashawn's About Time Boxing so they can become part of the About Time Boxing family and the Trill 100 Mil gang. Now, before I jump into the subject, to the title rather at hand, of course, I want to give a shout out, you know what I mean, to Mark Nash. You know what I mean? Everybody check out Mark Nash, his YouTube channel. You know what I mean? Subscribe to his channel, support him. My guy, Rebel Life Boxing, the big homie, Rebel Life Boxing. You know, subscribe to his channel, support his channel. MZ Talk Boxing. Subscribe to his channel, and I want to give a shout out, you know, to my man Wentworth Richardson. Listen, bro, I appreciate, man, all your words of encouragement, man. Believe me, every time I step on, I get on this camera, bro. Believe me, I'm just trying to do the best I can, to deliver, the best information, on whatever is going on in boxing. So again, shout out to you, Wentworth Richardson, man, and everybody else, man, for all of the encouragement, all of the love that I've been getting from everybody, lately. I don't think YouTube really like it though, because they messing with my, with my stuff. So, but I appreciate y'all, man. Listen, I do. Please just keep subscribing. Keep watching the videos, keep liking the videos, keep sharing the videos, and don't forget to hit that notification bell, and stay up on the latest with us. All right, so we got Teofimo Lopez versus George Kambosos Jr. I mean, this is like that song, Sam Cooke. It's been a long time coming. This joint been a long time coming. First they were supposed to fight in August, then they were supposed to fight in October. Now the fight is finally here. And to be honest, I don't even really know where to start with all this nonsense. Because as talented as a fighter as Teofimo Lopez is, like, dude is a jerk. He's an asshole straight up. And I know some of y'all may not like it, might not like what I'm saying, and y'all may not like some of the things that I'm going to say about him. But it's true. He's been, he's a documented and known liar. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it's funny. Okay, so all right, so we got, all right, Kambosos, 5'9", he's 28 years old. The biggest names on his resume is Mickey Bay and a guy named Lee Selby. Kambosos is 19-0 with 10 knockouts. So he got about a 50% knockout ratio. Now, I would give Teofimo Lopez maybe a slight edge in the power department. But Teofimo Lopez is 16-0 with 12 knockouts. 16-0 with 12 knockouts. So I don't understand how his father talking like they got this huge advantage. And the biggest name on his Teofimo, of course, we know is Lomachenko. That's how he won the unified titles. And what's the other guy named Nakatani, Masayoshi, I think. Nakatani, his last name is Nakatani. So yeah, I'm a little tired too, but But I don't understand like why Teofimo Lopez thinks that he has huge this huge advantage. Yeah, he's the champion. And see, Teofimo Lopez, and I mean, y'all let me know. I mean, please feel free. Let me know if I'm wrong. But don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like this video. Leave the comments at the bottom. But Teofimo Lopez, he thinks that he's this huge boxing star. He think that he's this big draw. But he can't sell. Like with or without a title, a belt, Tank can sell. Canelo, with or without a title, can sell. Floyd Mayweather, with or without a title, can sell. Julio Cesar Chavez Sr., with or without a title, could sell. Certain fighters, you understand? Those of y'all who know what I'm, who understand what I'm saying, y'all know what I mean. And yet and still, he has these belts. And this is all that he has, though. So he's trying to milk this whole thing and trying to draw all this stuff out. Y'all know how much confusion Teofimo Lopez has caused? I mean, this guy, the last time he fought was, matter of fact, I think the last time both of them fought was in October of 2020. So they both had some time, nice bit of time off. But see, what a lot of people is not understanding, and I don't think they even paying attention to, is this here. The same reason that Lomachenko chose to fight Teofimo Lopez and not Devin Haney is the same reason that Teofimo Lopez chose to fight Kambosos instead of Devin Haney or Tank or anybody else for that matter, because he felt like Kambosos would be an easier fight. Lomachenko thought that because Teofimo Lopez had the fewer fights, okay, even though he won that IBF belt, but Lomachenko felt like that it would be an easier fight fighting Teofimo Lopez than to fight Devin Haney. That's why Lomachenko chose to drop the belt. He vacated. That's why he chose to drop the belt to Devin Haney. Devin Haney was his mandatory. He didn't want to fight Devin. He felt like it would be easier to fight Teofimo, and Teofimo chose to fight George Kambosos for the same reason. He thought that it would be an easier fight, but once he saw how serious and how game Kambosos was, because you got to remember, now I know, again, like I said, some of y'all are not going to like some of the stuff that I'm saying. Too bad. But these are the facts. Teofimo Lopez lied, said he had COVID, tried to get out of it. Bob Arum even called him a schmuck. Said he running his mouth, don't know what he talking about, and he don't. And his father is just as dumb. And I don't know if they think like, the way you got to do it is you got to be controversial. You got to, you got to do stuff to piss people off. That's how you can make yourself relevant. No. Fight, dude. Fight the fight. And fight the fights that people want to see you fight and look impressive doing it. Win, lose, or draw. People will, you know what I'm saying? People will like you regardless. But Teofimo Lopez, and he has a history of rubbing people the wrong way. And I'm not the only one who's commented about this. There's been other YouTube channels, who has commented about Teofimo Lopez and his lying, his capping, his annex, and all that kind of stuff. And then not to mention the whole thing that, he got into the whole situation with Triller. And then now remember when he first signed on to fight Kambosos, and then they didn't know if that fight was going to happen. He lied, said he sent contracts to Devin Haney. He didn't. And then he went to Eddie Hearn and was like, oh, you want me to fight Devin Haney? Pay me $10 million. You're not even worth $10 million, dude. You barely made $1 million when you fought Lomachenko. And we're not going to talk about how much money you made in your other fights leading up to fighting Lomachenko. So I understand having these belts is his claim, and this is all that he has. So he's trying to milk it, but he's going about it the wrong way. And in the process of going about it the wrong way, he's rubbing a lot of people the wrong way. And then his father mentioned something about how they trying to go at Triller about some money that was lost. What? Triller was the one who lost. Triller was the one who lost. And Bob Arum was, oh man. And then what did Teofimo do? He went back to Bob Arum, you know, to dodge the situation with Triller. Because Triller was trying to hold him accountable and make him fight Kambosos, because he was literally trying to get out of fighting Kambosos. He was. And y'all can research it for yourself if y'all don't think what I'm saying is true. He was trying to get out. I guess he might have saw like, yo, damn, like this dude really it's a chance he might beat me. And then if I lose my belts, then what? Where am I going to be at now? And the people going to look at me like, this is not the takeover, it's the fake over. So he came up with he tried to say he had COVID and all this other stuff. Then the fight got postponed, and then when the fight got postponed, and then they didn't know if he was going to fight Kambosos, then if Teofimo didn't delete all these videos, y'all can go out there after he signed on to fight Kambosos, and after the first time he conned his way out of fighting him in August, and they were supposed to fight in October, and he tried to get out of that, and he was talking about, yeah, I'm sending a contract to Devin Haney. Matter of fact, he said he sent a contract to Devin Haney. Where was the term sheet with the contract? Because it has to be a term sheet before it's the contract. I mean, I'm just saying, you know, as he's a talented kid. He is. I think he's 20, 23, 24 years old, something like that. He's a talented kid. But he's just going about things the wrong way, and his father is not helping at all. And then in the final press conference against with Kambosos, I mean, if y'all hadn't seen it, just on YouTube, look at the final press conference. Just look at it. And then he talking about, yeah, I'm looking forward to defending my unified, undisputed titles. No, dude. And that's another thing. He just, and that's he keep lying about that. Everybody know Devin Haney has the real WBC lightweight title. Everybody knows that. Everybody know that you have Lomachenko had a franchise title. After he dropped the belt to Devin Haney, that's when he petitioned the WBC for a franchise title, which is the witness protection belt. Canelo had one too. Canelo petitioned for one. This is so they can avoid fighting certain people, and then if a bum gets the belt that they want, then they can, then they can use that to get that fight, so they can hurry up and go steal the belt, so they don't have to fight no real people, no legitimate contenders or people who could possibly beat them. That boy is walking around with a WBC franchise title. That is not the WBC belt, and he knows it. And that's why when Canelo beat Plant and he up there posing with all his belts, and everybody like, look at this dude up here just capping. His father telling people, oh, we undisputed. Y'all not undisputed. Unified. At 140, Terrence Crawford was undisputed. Come on, man. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's unnecessary. There's no shame or embarrassment in being a unified champion. Errol Spence is a unified champion. Floyd Mayweather was a unified champion. Lennox Lewis, was a unified champion. Mike Tyson was a unified and undisputed champion. I mean, there's no shame in being a unified champion. I mean, why all of the unnecessary lying and and nonsense and coming up with all these different excuses to try to get out of fight. Then you trying to you trying to, get all these different promoters, in on these purse bids, so you can try to get some type of money that you think that you really worth. I mean, dude, you got 16 professional fights, and everybody is trying to talk about Jaron Ennis, and he's 28-0 with 26 knockouts. Are you serious? Virgil Ortiz, I think, is 19-0 with 19 knockouts. Kambosos is 19-0 with 10 knockouts. I mean, that's what I'm saying. A lot of times I don't listen. I don't get it. I really don't. But Kambosos, I think he has a chance at beating Teofimo. Now, Teofimo and his father say they're going to do a Menard Mason. And that was the last guy that he knocked out in the first round a few years ago. That was a first round knockout. And he said he's going to do the same thing to Kambosos. But for some reason, I don't see that happening. And seeing another thing with Teofimo Lopez playing all these games, and this boy just became a bullshit artist. You know what I mean? Like I said, they supposed to fight in August, then in October, and then now. See, he was probably hoping too, well, I'm going to just try to jerk him around. Yeah, let's do this. And him and his father came up with this scheme that only made sense to them. You know what I'm saying? But when the rest of the world look at the whole situation, they like, what the hell is these guys? What the hell is he doing? See, they probably thought that Kambosos would either go up in weight or drain himself out or overtrain, and all this. You got to start and stop, and all that kind of stuff, trying to just throw his rhythm off and all that stuff so they can catch him slipping in the fight. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think that Kambosos has I think he got a 50% chance of knocking out Teofimo or stopping him. Just as Teofimo got a 50% chance of knocking him out. Teofimo only got 2 more knockouts than he do. And Kambosos got 3 more fights than he do. And 2 less. He got 10 knockouts. Teofimo got 12. I don't understand why, a lot of people were thinking Teofimo Lopez, he done had all these fights and he got this huge, you know what I'm saying? He got this huge advantage. And Teofimo, if you listen to him talk, you would think that this dude had as many fights as a Jaron Ennis. You would think that he had them kind of fights like Sean Porter, or Terrence Crawford, or Errol Spence, or even a clown-ass Keith Thurman. You would think that he had fights like them, the way he talking, because he said something in the press conference oh man, you acting like you did something, man. You ain't been nowhere, blah blah blah. Dude, man, you was a wild card, and Lomachenko chose you because he thought you was an easier fight. So you hit the lottery with that. You lucked up on that, getting that fight, dude. Trust me. If it was the other way around, if Devin Haney would have looked like he was a lesser threat and you were the bigger threat, trust me, cuz you wouldn't have got that. Teofimo would not have gotten that fight. And then all these people he talking about he wanted to fight, he could have been. After he fought Lomachenko, look at how long he was back and forth, talking about how he, oh yeah, I'm sending out my. Well, at one point, his fight date was supposed to have been in May, or something like that. Of was it let me see. Yeah, it was supposed to be in May of 2021 and all, or April or something like that, because he was doing all these videos talking about, yeah, I'm about to send contracts out to these different people and all that. And Devin Haney was like, man, and then because at the time everybody was pushing him and Devin Haney yo, fight Devin, because he kept saying, yeah, I'm the undisputed. No, you not. And then Devin Haney made videos too and was like, yo, he's scared to fight. He's scared to fight me. You know what I'm saying? So And that's what he was calling Nomachenko, Devin Haney was. Because Loma didn't want to fight Devin Haney because he knew it was a bigger risk fighting Devin Haney. Or, at least according to his team, that's how they assessed it. Like, nah, this kid got the lesser experience, lesser fights. Fight him, it'll be easier. You know what I mean? Even though he got, and that's another thing. Like, come on, man. He won the IBF title before and they ain't even had 20 professional fights. But he got a belt. I don't care the weight class. I'm just saying how the politics and all of this stuff, man, is just, sometimes it's real shitty, man. But I don't know. Who do y'all got for the fight? Who y'all think gonna win? Y'all got Kambosos. If y'all got him, how y'all think he gonna win? Y'all got Teofimo. How y'all think? It's possible this fight could go 12. It's possible it can go 12 rounds. If this fight go 12 rounds, I think they gonna give it because Kambosos don't have any belts. So it's nothing to balance it out to where as though they could like make it a draw even if one person may have won it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, but we gonna see though. We gonna see who gonna win this one. I mean, I would like to see Kambosos beating, but it's possible that like I said, I do give Teofimo a slight edge in the power department, just slightly. But it still don't mean that Kambosos can't catch him with something. You know what I'm saying? But now Teo and his father said they gonna get him out of there in the first round. So I don't know if they plan on going in there, and even if they get him hurt but don't finish him off in the first round and Teo shoot his load, possible he could be in for a long night if Kambosos can recover, should that happen. But again, I guess we gonna find out come this weekend. So subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, share this video, like this video, leave the comments, man. Like, just I want to know what y'all think about the overall deal with Teofimo Lopez and him, just from August up till now that the fight is like all of the antics in between. How y'all feel about all this stuff? Y'all don't feel no type of way? Like, just if you do, if you don't, like, if you carry the weight, whatever, I want to hear from y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I like to interact with y'all, you know what I mean, and I like to hear what y'all got to say, because a lot of y'all be having a lot of good perspectives on a lot of things, man, and I respect that. So again, subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, hit that notification bell, share this video, leave the comments. Don't forget to encourage others to subscribe to Rashawn's Bout Time Boxing. Appreciate y'all, and we gone.